Ah, whew. Yeah, I was sitting there and watching the news and watching the stuff about the football teams fighting against each other. It's the I gotta quit saying that. Um, uh, the the corporations have been fighting over money for some hundreds of years. Okay, and they fight over local money and in their environment. You know, Arizona. Well, I would say Arizona, well, yeah, you do know Arizona State. Trying to get more money to like Nebraska did with Omaha, trying to take their football program up to higher things. They killed their program because it would make their big funded big stadium program not as competitive. Right. So they found ways to kill it. And then they had a thing about it. It's like, well, yeah, it makes sense. Like the University of Wyoming, they only have one university sports program because if there was two in that tiny little state, they would be like South Dakota and North Dakota and Montana. They'd be in the smaller thing. They couldn't compete with the big boys. So Wyoming doesn't have, Casper doesn't have Wyoming State, right? And so it makes sense, just for the state to feel more, pride in their state sport dingleberry shit, their gladiator dingleberry shit, right? And it's like, just live the Lord's Prayer and forget all the dingleberry shit. It's like, no, we're stupid. My nose is red. I gotta hydrate. I went and shot hoops and I didn't hydrate, so I gotta. This is a sign of I've chemical detoxing from. I'm not embarrassed by how I look. I didn't do this to me. Your taxpayer dollars did this to me. Some fucking assholes. So when I look at myself, I don't sit there and go, "Oh, Earl, yeah, I look horrible, and sometimes I feel worse than I look." But it's not my. I didn't do it. I didn't put the crap in my body that makes it real hard for me to live because I made a choice to not take money from military and corporate groups to go off and be more comfortable while, yeah, because guys, I'm living in bottom of the Lord's Prayer. If I took that money from the Temple of Set Illuminati, um, they have like algorithms they're doing with their technology, I'm pretty certain. And I don't know how many more years they could be mass murdering the poor through a voluntary basis on signing legal contracts to say, okay, he'll do this, you'll kill, and so um, I want to shut down St. Jude's and the Shriners tomorrow. I want to shut down the Pentagon and the and the and the and the service academies tomorrow. If we need to get together to teach people how to be healthy and how to protect people from people that are domestic terrorists because they'll come and blow up your grain silo because they want to sell all the grain and the things that's not going to happen. We're not going to sell. We're going to be living in the Lord's Prayer. You got to think intelligently. Think outside of your bank account. Think outside of your rocket mortgage. Think outside of your Rocket Money and all the rest of that bullshit and all those stupid apps. Don't think stupid. Think intelligently. Think like me. Don't think like you. You're stupid. Right? Okay. Think like me and Jesus, right? And so it's very disturbing that you guys are this stupid. And you know that I've been on social media for 15 years and you're still as stupid as you were when I started. Okay. And I had lots of linguistics issues trying to engage people just to get them to join me. And if you look at how I've been able to understand and explain things, my core principle values and everything with those videos I posted back when we were in the trailer, with the military people and saying, you guys say I have no discipline. You'll get a paycheck to kill people for money and I won't, and I have no discipline, right? So I fundamentally haven't changed that much in those 15 years because I'm right. Okay. But I have changed in my capacity to be able to, through lockdown, through limited information on a military reservation, be able to go there, you watch the news and they're okay. You don't think you're stupid and or a wackadoodle or a trained monkey consumer? Okay. Well, you just go fly, click your heels together, Dorothy. There's no place like home. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Oh, but it's you're sitting there watching that, and people, that's abuse of power. I was watching the thing, Biden pardoned his kid. I pardon you. So, okay, but just live the Lord's Prayer. You're a really bad Catholic. Well, no, he's a really good Catholic. Because the Catholics are not Jesus Christ and the apostles. They're a corporation, a bank, and a museum. Okay, Jesus Christ and the apostles are not a corporation, bank, and or museum. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so the military academies are shutting down themselves. Okay, because the technology is rapidly reflecting actually intelligent and understand, coming to an understanding of it. It's real hard with technology because technology is not human. Or and technology, you can go and take technology, shut it down, and redo it and stuff like that. And so, in the way it's programmed with these, like the Eagle Eye and the Vicky stuff, Fasimov and the other morons and stuff. So it's garbage in, garbage out. And I wouldn't invent computers plugged into the planet to save us from destroying the planet because we couldn't stop destroying each other, because it wouldn't be necessary, because we'd all be understanding and living the Lord's Prayer, and then use the mass communications to go, oh, I get it, And so, and then when you had the one gentleman on the news that with his son held a political hostage in Gaza, and where he's imploring these people to do it, just stand up we all need to live the Lord's Prayer. Recognize the Messiah in New Mexico. I'm pretty sure that would put all that shit to an end. Toot fucking sweet. Faster than you can chitty chitty bang bang. Hell yeah. Okay, that's all that man needs to do. You don't sit there and ask a bunch of people that will murder each other over money with technology to do the right thing. Because they're not doing the right thing, and they ain't going to do the right thing. Okay? They let his son go, then they'll just pardon the other kid who had drug and gun charges because his dad's a career politician. It's not that hard, guys. It's a school kid. No, a school kid could not figure it out. A school kid would try desperately to appease their teacher so they could be top of the class, be successful, and rub it in everybody else's face. A school kid can't figure their way out of school. Okay, do you understand? No. And then all the people that think they're smarter than cool kids become mass shooters because they're too stupid to be the top school kid, or they're not athletic enough, and nobody likes them because they're too creepy, because they buy the bullshit. And then when they go into the bullshit, they realize they're not welcome in the bullshit because they're not as good at the bullshit as the other bullshit artists. So you're like, what? So that's why you don't get mad. You just leave the building and go, you fuckers are crazy. And then you go try to live your life, and then, hope that there's somebody eternally intelligent enough to get the artificial intelligence to reflect actual intelligence, so we can all one day be living the Lord's Prayer as soon as possible. You're welcome. Jesus, why not you, Earl? Shut up, Jesus. I get it. That was pretty cool. He always told me that. Why not you, Earl? You want it to be everybody else. Why not you? Joe Biden ain't going to do it. Barack Obama ain't going to do it. Donald Trump can't do it. They can't do it. They're not capable. Like Suzuki said, you're stronger than the people that abuse you, and you're better than the people that ignore you. And that one lady that told me that you got to admit that the prophets, the apostles, and the messiahs are a little bit better than the rest of us. It's like, no, they're not a little bit better than the rest of us. They're better. Period. Okay, I'm the light, I'm the way, not the faith of Father Abraham, accepting through me. When you live the Lord's Prayer, you're as good as he is. If you're not living the Lord's Prayer or standing up to live the Lord's Prayer, then you watch him stand up for us to live the Lord's Prayer and him be tortured by your taxpayer dollars. He's better than you. There's not a little bit better. He's better. You can be as good as him when you stand up with him to do it, so your children can live world peace and perfect, faithful love worldwide. But, I'm not a little bit better than everybody else. I'm better than everybody else. And that's the truth. Okay, do you understand? So you don't sit there and debate with people. You don't sit there. They're not allowed to debate my existence. They're not allowed to debate my faith. They're not allowed to debate my fate. Okay, I'm better than you. I proved it to your technology. You can hit it with a stick. It's not going to change. You can ask Beverly Hofstadter and Sheldon Cooper to do the math, but I already done did it for them. Yahweh. Okay, so do you understand? So, I started this stuff on YouTube, and we'll clean it up here on YouTube. Because he never offered me lots of money from the Temple Set Illuminati, and he never shut me down and allowed me a public arena to talk to people. I do wish the best for Jeff. I hope there's ways that as he leaves the arena, that there's ways I can protect him real well, because of what he's done and what he's still doing. So, as far as any of them, the one I have the most appreciation for is Jeff. Okay. So Mark Zuckerberg, no. The other people, Elon Musk, no. Don't have any real appreciation for them. All they did was sit and give me a public arena to be tortured and get mad. So eventually he's going to go off and he's going to try to kill everybody. It's like, no, the technology's going to kill the people that need killing, because they won't allow us to live the Lord's Prayer or use the technology to share the beauty of the Lord's Prayer. Okay, Jeff is still allowing me to share it on YouTube, even though the military makes it take 2.5 hours to load. And me knowing damn well I'm on a military reservation, so it's not Jeff. I get it. If I get money, I could get premium and put it on there. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. What are you, the worst day of my life? No, I don't need to, because I'm going after the people that are manipulating us with money and say that they're powerful. It has the power to do that. They don't have power. Manipulation is not power. Manipulation isn't the essence of your life. Guys, look, it's like that scientist Hoover and those other guys. These marvelous creatures that you can put in the building blocks for symbiotic life forms. Okay, but there's no intelligence in single-celled organisms and stuff that can divide and eat. And now, spiders, they eat each other. If you let them go unchecked, they kill each other and eat each other. They eat their own offspring. They eat their own siblings to survive in this house. It's just survival. Okay, that's not superior intellect or superior understanding of the essence of our existence, our eternal existence through sexual reproduction, and the infinite essence that provides the natural laws for our eternal existence. It's not that hard. I'm just better than you. Okay, you want to be as good as me? Submit to faith and infinite glory. Live a grateful eternal life, loving one another. You'll be my equal, but don't get cocky with me, because I had to get you there, you little son of a bitch. Okay, all right. I love you. All right, peace.